here's a demonstration of my lovely kind of bagpipe or bellows melodica. Bellows melodica for you. So it could work in a couple ways. Simple way is you got your lovely rigid hose going into an Elmo balloon taped over the eyes, and then another rigid hose coming out of there. You can put a mouthpiece on that. This is the very simplest way. You might ask, why do you need these bellows? Why not just blow into it? The reason being, there are two reasons. One is the bellows will allow you a kind of air body outside of your own lungs, so you can have a continuous tone. You can have a continuous drone. That's number one. Number two, you don't need a bag per se. This is also not a great bag, obviously. It's loud. You can have, say, a water bottle you tape shut, but having a bellows allows you to have dynamic control, such that I could squeeze softly, just a little bit. I could squeeze a lot if I want more volume. So that's nice. I like dynamics. So that's why I have a bellows. And so again, you need a hose going into the melodica from the bellows, and you need a hose going in there, right? So that's this simple way it works. What this is, I could have gotten, say, a dishwasher hose, but I made a mistake and I purchased this yellow stuff, which I thought was enclosed, but it's not. It's this kind of rigid hose. Again, I thought it was enclosed, it's not. That goes around electrical wire, but because it wasn't enclosed, I didn't feel like returning at the hardware store. I just covered it in bicycle inner tube, and that allows this hose not to pinch. You can't just use bicycle inner tube. It will pinch, you'll lose your airflow, you'll be very frustrated. So that's why you need rigid hose. This is the mouthpiece that came with the melodica. It allows me to relax my mouth the most, and thus have one less thing to suffer with. So I just go kind of like that in my mouth. All right, so that's step one. Now, if my friends, you're feeling ambitious and want to do some more two hands work on the melodica, or even just have it as a drone, you get one of these foot pumps. This is an Intex foot pump. This is, I know it doesn't sound like a name brand, but they make boats. They've been around for a little while. They're thus more reliable, I think. So check it out. You got your foot pump, and now instead of blowing into here, you'll connect this hose. And if I didn't want this kind of interchangeable feature, I would use my handy duct tape and just duct tape this on here, but it makes really good contact and a good seal, I mean. Thanks, seal. So now, check this out. Now you get the deluxe version, where you got your foot pedal going into your Elmo balloon, which again, I wish were an actual bagpipe. Okay, And then so there's that. I think in the future I could say have another foot pump, because you're seeing I'm not getting quite enough air to have these bigger chords. See, the bellows is running out of a little air, right? And I could pump more, but it's kind of loud. So I could have, honestly, I probably need 2 pumps and a bigger bellows. One other thing you could do, which is fun, and maybe a like really cheap shruti box replacement, you can take little painter's tape, tape down some keys, and have yourself a nice little drone instrument. So, tape down the G and the D. Got my fiddle in a cross tuning, cross G. And let's get this going, let's get this drone going. Oh, maybe I'm pinching something. I'm badgering that tune a little bit. That's probably the coolest use of this. I tried to have this going without the foot pump, and I definitely got pretty dizzy just breathing in, trying to keep enough air in there. But anyway, nice little DIY shruti box or harmonium, and it's pretty cheap, honestly. I spent maybe $10 on the balloon. I had the bicycle inner tube you get for free from most bike shops, the rigid cable, the electrical I don't know, hose. That's like $7, maybe $8. So that's $18 I spent. And then this foot pump, maybe 13. So I don't know, maybe around $30 you could spend. The melodica, that was my birthday present to myself. I think it was about $80, $70, something like this. So anyway, say a little more than $100, you get your own shruti box, drone, harmonium and you know, cheap. It's a cheap pump organ is what it is. All right, hope that helps other people trying to figure this stuff out. I've been thinking about this for a little while, and this is where the idea is at.